Yeah!
Welcome back. This is Jack. Hey, how's it going? Hope y'all doing okay. I am here playing with my microphone, in case you hadn't noticed. I'm having a weird hair day. Like it's both good because my hair is getting nice and soft from me actually conditioning it well, and then I've got my poofy sides that I got to deal with. There's a new braiding technique I kind of want to do with my hair. It's where you keep the middle part just goes up and down, and then you braid the left and right over each other. But I don't have three hands, so I can't do it. Not yet. I'm gonna practice. Like I, because a normal braiding I can just do with my fingers. It's not an issue. But with that, I can't do it yet. I just don't have the coordination. Whatever. Something I wanted to talk about before I go completely into the video game. So, I've talked about this before. I get an epic amount of bot accounts trying to uh, talk to me, especially in goddamn threads. I've mentioned before, it actually kind of affects me a bit because it screams to me what makes me this big enough desperate loser that they feel the need to talk to me. And I actually figured out why they do it. It's because I comment on thirst pictures all the damn time, being a smartass mostly. So if it's a picture of a rather attractive girl or a woman, whatever, doing a sexy pose, I don't comment on them at all. I comment on something in the background randomly, or I'll comment on the shirt they're wearing. If it's like there's this one girl who's doing it, she was wearing a one piece shirt. I'm like, oh hey, who's your favorite straw hat? Didn't say anything about how she looked or anything. Or if they had like a poster for a show I know in the background, I'm like, oh hey, I like that show. That's usually why a lot of the bot accounts track me down. But it's still, when you have a mental health day, logic doesn't matter. My brain basically tells me what makes me this big of a creep or a loser that they think I'm going to fall for this shit. And here's where it gets insulting. I shared this on my Twitter. Because I'm on Twitter, Threads, Instagram, Facebook. Well, don't worry about Facebook. This is her comment thing. Almost every minute, except for like she did it once, 25 minutes apart. She's like, "Hey, check me out. Hey, dear. Hey, check me out on Instagram." That's all she's posted. Literally, I scrolled down her whole feed, and that's all it said. It's not a real account. And then when you do flip over to her Instagram because she tried to talk to me on there, she's got like two pictures, and it's a brand new account. And I straight up called her out. I said, "You're a bot account. Like this is a plainly obvious bot account." She's like, "Well, I'm not a bot account. It's just a new one. I'm looking for friends." Okay, whatever. Scripted answer ever. I just didn't want to deal with it, so I said, "Hey, I apologize. Whatever." But no, it actually does get kind of insulting when you have this obvious of a bot account trying to hit on you, and you're like, "You're trying to scam me. Stop trying to scam me. I'm not this stupid. I'm pretty dumb, but I'm not that dumb." Like you have to think Trump is the most honest man in the world to fall for that shit. But yeah, no, like it's just something I wanted to bring up. Um, like I probably want to make a video series almost for this channel that talks about like just how to spot these kind of scams. Like I'm not a security expert or anything like that, but I can spot basic shit. Like especially spot a bot account. Like one of the easiest way is to have a test question that makes no fucking sense. One of my good friends for the longest time, his test question was, "Who's Tom Bombadil? What are the color of his shoes?" And if they said what the fuck or were able to answer, they're a real person. If they just ignore it and go to the repeat the line or whatever, it's a bot. It's the easiest way. And it gets very tedious and it gets annoying. It generally does. And of course, there's the obvious. Hey, check out this. If let's talk on Instagram and you're on Threads, it's not that big of a deal because Threads doesn't have a DM system. So that's like okay, I get that one. But if they're like, hey, go to fuck, I forget the ones they always like to use. There's one that they really like to use. I forget what it is, but it's basically one that's a lot less secure. So they're more likely to be able to send you scam stuff. Something on my finger. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Some weird mark, I guess. Anyway, it's like no, it's like him. Hey, that's a new one. Classic joke. Um, but anyway, that's just something that's been going on, and I just wanted to bring that up. Also, slightly stalling for time so more people can join before I actually get into the game. Heads up, we're doing the grind a little bit because I need to for like one of the dungeons to unlock. Um, but generally speaking, we're just going to be farming one of the dungeons I already have unlocked. I got a new keyboard, by the way. It looks exactly like the old one, but it works. My other one had like specifically the E button was pretty bad, but because I smashed my hands in it when I got pissed a lot playing Overwatch, um, it wasn't working right. It still like has that keyboard, sorry, the typewriter kind of feel to it, while at the same time like having the like rainbow colors that every content creator needs to have. Like if I could turn the camera, I'd show you. No, I wouldn't because of how bad my cable management is. But there is a computer to the right of the camera that to the camera's left that is a computer I built for work purposes, and it's got all the RGB colors you need. I've gone back to playing as Glay because I finally understand how to play her semi properly, and I got some really good mods to help it out. There's a couple other I'm going to keep calling them frames that I want to play. Right now, I'm working on unlocking Blair. Once I get the final two pieces, I should be able to start it because he's one of the few that you don't need to assemble each individual piece. You just get the pieces as a whole. So that's a deal. Oh, that's advancing the plot, and I don't want to do that. Oh, the game's probably set really fucking quiet right now because the game gets really loud sometimes. Here, hang on. Okay, that looks pretty good. Actually, I'm gonna go a little bit lower because I want my voice to be over it, and I actually turned down my voice in the mix because I was peeking out a lot, and that was with my normal speaking voice, not even me like getting excited and shit. All right, this is the one I need to farm right here because I'm trying to get this right here. Um, I've already got that, and I don't care if I get that because I don't have Ajax. Nor do I plan on. Well, I'll probably eventually get him because y'all know me, I'm a completionist. Got to have all the frames. Warframe, there's like only like one or two I don't actually have, and let's see here. I think who is it? There's the music one I don't have, and I have no intention of getting them. But I've unlocked almost all of them, and a decent amount of them in their primes. I love a good game that has like a fun grind system to it. I do want to find a good crafting survival game I can do on stream. Like the obvious one would be, of course, Minecraft, because not only does that already by default have, did I get something good? Analysis Master, the fuck are you? Am I already having connection issues?
However, I am picking up a very familiar face pulse. Definitely. Descendant, please look on
Okay, there. It caught up.
Jaber confirmed there is heavy equipment and
what the fuck is going on? This randomly happens where I like lose all all internet connection. Although I do stream when my dad's home these days, and I'm wondering if he's still downloading the repository of all internet porn. Oh yeah, I don't even have my super mode going. Oh, okay, you're just downloading Vendor's Collection. Got it.
Control function into rows. If you destroy all the controllers, partition can be manually.
For those who don't get the joke, in one of the movies, they delete like several petaflops of adult material, which not petaflops. No, not terabytes. It was above terabytes. Yeah. No. It was above that. Because the next one it would be petabytes, which I just felt really awkward using that phrase because peta is very close to another word that is not a good word. It is in fact a very bad word. By the way, when my hair, what the hell is going on? Is it the fucking game? I might have to go into their Discord chat.
Connect your receipt to the terminal. I'll try to control the decommissioned passageway remotely.
Okay. Now that you all seem caught up, I'm going to have to do some troubleshooting like right after this. Are they standing in the circle too? All right, cool. I can go over here and get loot.
Even if the Hagios Primate. It's the only way to enter the ruins, but it's been sealed ever since it was first discovered. And this isn't the ruins.
Sorry, I'm getting really fucking jaded with the internet issues right now. I don't think it's on my end. Because if it was, the game would be having issues. Ow. Self-destructing one's got